Dr. Doom, the Sorcerer Supreme himself, just sent the Fantastic Four through time itself. Sue Storm went to so far in the future to where all life on Earth is gone. Johnny before life was even a thing. Ben right here to the Jurassic period and the medieval times for Reed Richards. They all have to find this stone called the Forever Stone to get back together. But in Sue's time, in 6 million, or I should say 6 billion years in the future, it's gone. This is Fantastic Four issue 1, brand new volume for Ryan North. It's a continue on from his last volume. And it looks like the Fantastic Four are gone, bro. That Forever Stone, if they don't get it, it's done. The book starts off to each individual character in the Fantastic Four and their abilities. Pretty much just telling the new readers who just jumped on who they are. But right now, since Dr. Doom is the Sorcerer Supreme, they're trying to take him down in New York City while destroying Doombots. I thought I taught you all how futile that is, especially grim. And yet, you are here. They all start being the Doombots, and Johnny specifically says, Dr. Doom always loses. Doom goes flying into the wall and hitting the ground. Since I have become Emperor, none have laid a hand on me. Richards, none. But of course, you and your ridiculous family think nothing of it. The 4 of you deny me who I am as Emperor of the world. The Fantastic Four tell him, stay down, Victor. No, Emperor Doom has been ungenerous with you. Too confident, perhaps, in your ability to correct yourself. Ha! Doom shocks all 4 of the Fantastic Four members, right? And they teleport to different parts of the timeline. Sue, which is like 8 billion years in the future. Johnny's 8 billion years in the past. And then Ben right here is in the Jurassic period with the dinosaurs. Reed Richards in the medieval times, which that is cool. Johnny starts falling down. Ah, flame on, someone work. He barely flames on before he hits the ground really hard. Johnny starts walking around this whole landscape and he starts breathing heavy. There's no oxygen. He asks the computer in his suit and it says there's only 20% oxygen on Earth because this is before plant life. This is before life itself on the planet Earth. The Earth's really just formed. So Johnny starts thinking, what can I do? Where can I go to possibly get out of here? What I love about Johnny here, he actually remembers what Reed told him and what he could do with science in this era, and it's to melt oxides to create oxygen. So he has to keep burning up to create oxygen. He can't stop. And he's like, you know what? Flame on. He does this to find the Forever Stone, and this stone is what Reed told the team or the family to do if they got displaced throughout time. Johnny finally finds the Forever Stone and lands. He carves in it his exact date on where he's at, because the computer knows exactly what the timeline is. Pretty awesome, but hopefully someone in the future, one of the family members, can get him back into the current time. Now, Ben Grimm is falling and it hits the beachfront. He gets up and he's like, oh, damn, and starts fighting dinosaurs. That's clobbering time. What's absolutely crazy here is that one of the T-Rexes rips a part of Ben Grimm's skin open. Ah, you damn dinosaur. Ben realizes that if he takes out one of these dinosaurs, it could change a ripple effect throughout the 616 timeline or put him to another timeline, because that's how Marvel Multiverse works. But he's like, you know what? I have to. Eventually, the dinosaurs walk away, and he's like, you know what? I gotta find this rock. Computer, where's it at? Ben starts going through the jungle, and he finds the rock on where Johnny wrote his description up here. He's like, okay, here's my date. Hopefully someone in the future, one of either Reed or Sue, can get us out of here. Mr. Fantastic is actually in the year 1266. So this might be one of the Crusades or maybe the medieval times, I would say. Where's Black Knight's grandfather? Is he fighting Thor right now? We see Mr. Fantastic flying like on a kite with his, his suit and everything, pretty dope. And he's like, I gotta find the Forever Stone. He gets hit by this catapult and goes flying. A couple days go by, right? And he finds the stone in this middle of this like forest, right? Or I should say this garden area. And he starts looking at this. He's like, oh, damn. If any of us are lost in time, the plan was always the same. Find the Forever Stone and carve a precise data on where you're at. And then put it back exactly where it was. Reed already notices that Ben and Johnny have put their carved signatures data on the Forever Stone. So Sue is going to be the one to save them. It's up to Sue to rescue us, hopefully. Now, Sue's entrance to this 8 billion years in the future is just like Reed Richards. But if you guys don't know, she can bend light at itself, or like energy signatures, and she creates her own kite with the light energy around her. She notices though there's a lot of radiation, a lot of heat, and she decides to go invisible because if not, she probably would burn to a crisp. And she notices because the sun turned into a red sun, which will eventually turn into a black hole and just absorb the earth and the universe. She starts looking for the Forever Stone, and the computer inside of her suit is like, wait, it's not here. Where's it at? If I can't find the Forever Stone, Johnny, my brother, my best friend Ben Grimm, and my husband Reed Richards are all gonna die. This is insane. A good issue for the next volume. I wish it was just issue 36. It is what it is, though. Go pick up Fantastic Four. The movie comes out in a couple weeks.